Joining me now on the phone, Tom Barry. He's with South Carolina's Emergency Management Division. Mr. Barry, thanks for joining me. We know that there are evacuations near the Over Creek Dam. What can you tell us about this breach?
What we have is a system of smaller lakes as part of the Gills Creek watershed in the Arcadia Lakes area of Richland County. And what happens is one lake feeds into another, feeds into another, feeds into another. And so we know that there have been dam failures at the Careys Lake Dam and the Upper Rocky Creek Dam. Now, lower than that in Rockford Lakes and Forest Lake, they're being overtopped. And we are concerned about breaching for those dams as well. So there's continual flooding that is going on, as was mentioned in the report and was mentioned in the governor. We're not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
So there's been more than one breach, or you're just stealing yourselves for more than one?
These are breaches that have taken place over the last 24 hours or so. Some took place yesterday, some are taking place as we speak. So it is a dynamic situation that is literally changing by the hour.
9 people so far reported dead because of these storms. Has anyone been hurt from this breach?
These are areas that so far people have gotten away from because of the overtopping and the breach that occurred yesterday. So many of the residents in that area, and it is a fairly populated area, have gotten away either through voluntary evacuations or just wanting to get away and not even wanting to be in the area. And as was mentioned in the earlier report, we're seeing another problem, that people are moving barricades and driving on through past where they should turn around. And as was mentioned in the earlier report, this is something that can be catastrophic for the individual. But they think, well, I don't see any problem ahead of me, so I'll just move this barricade and I'll keep going. That is a disaster waiting to happen.
How many dams have been breached, just to be precise here? 3?
We are looking at any number. We know that at least 8, possibly 9 have failed. We have several others that are in the process of being overtopped. Now, whether that results in a breach and a failure remains to be seen.
There are obviously active rescues going on all the time in South Carolina. I know you don't want people driving in the storm. You want people staying at home if they can. But what if they can't? What do you want them to do?
Well, what we want people to do is to continue to monitor the reporting that is going on and to stay alert and stay informed. If you don't have to be out, don't be out in this stuff. As was mentioned in the earlier report, you're walking through these floodwaters and there have been sewage overflows. So just think to yourself, would I want to walk through a septic tank? And that's really, in some cases, exactly what it may be. And so we're just telling people, if you don't have to be out in this, don't be. Stay home.